Palantir hit a record high today, so I thought I would take a look at it on the 5-minute time frame and also give you some price targets. So we ended the day at $70.96, up a whopping 6.88%. So congratulations if you've made some money off of this stock. This is where we are to the north side, takes us back to resistance at 72.01. Another level of resistance takes us to 72.99, and above that 73.96. To the south side takes us to the middle of the trend and the baseline. I will mark that out. VWAP is in blue, so we're very close to that if we get to the middle of the trend at 69.88. And below that, at another level of support and a potential buy-in area and a potential stop loss area as well, 68.14. It just depends on what side of the price you bought it. 67.18 and 66.17, and ignore that line. This is a previous middle of the trend line when I was taking a look at it on Wednesday the 27th. So we have inched up slowly, and now this is the middle of the trend. So from here to here is a 6.6% return, and then obviously we went higher today, so that would be at a return of 7.97%. Note the sell-off at resistance up here. This is resistance, back down, slicing through support, and then grinding our way up to this line. And then we did go sideways. I like to mark this out because if we don't follow this line, whether it's going up, going sideways, or going down, the middle of the trend there, I like to mark it out so that way if we go sideways, I can see where price could fall to. Where could it go? There's a gap, as you can see, to the south side, taking us to 58.51. And the 1-year price target on Palantir is, well, as you can see, we've hit it. Well, we've hit it previously, and now what they're saying is the price target is now at 39.69. I think they wish that, so that way they could push it down and buy it cheaper. But according to 20 analysts here, there's potential downside to roughly $39.69 and even $11. And I'll show you where they get that when I switch over to the daily time frame. And that's the current price. The max they are saying is at $75. So where would $75 take us? Let's mark that out. And I'm going to do this in white. $75. 1-year price target is $75 according to TradingView. Where did it go? Oh, did I? Huh, weird. Let me try that again. Oops, coordinates 75 there. I'll just leave it at that and clean it up later. And from where we are, that is another return of roughly 5.6%. Now let's take a look at this on the daily time frame. I'll give you some price targets for that as well. I have tracked this ticker for many years, but for some weird reason, my chart got wiped out. Thank you very much, TradingView. And if I want to recreate what I did, I have to go back to all of my old videos on Palantir. And I'm not going to do that. I have no interest in looking at it that way or recreating that. But that's the target right there. And we are already at resistance, so be careful. The RSI is still turning up, and the highest RSI on the daily is right here. And then what happens? It falls down, goes back up, falls down, up, down, up, down. And this line here is the critical line of being overbought. So we are in dangerous territory on the daily. So expect some pullback. But right now we're still running up. While I'm here, let's show you the weekly. Overextended as well. Ignore that because that is marked out for the daily. And on the monthly, super overextended. So I'm sure many people are hoping for a pullback so that they can get in and get it for cheaper. So I bought in, I've traded this before too, but I've stopped selling this. The lowest I've ever bought this was at 10.73. So I have 7x'd my money there, so I'm very happy. And on the weekly, I have to change the settings for the linear, and I'm not going to do that. I'll do that some other point, but I just want to give you a quick look. On the daily here, we are also overextended, and this is still going up, and then when it does, we could roll over and then go back up again for the next leg to get to 75. And then obviously landmines to the south side to be aware of, and to the south side from where we are. So that would be 64.34 could be a potential area. Now back to the 5. All right, that is it for me. I just wanted to take a quick look at Pltr. I just made a video on, oops, let me escape it. There we go. I just made a video on SMCI and on Micron technology. There. But Nvda, I did not do Nvda. There's a peek at that. I am in for trades TSM, MU, AMD, and Intel. I do want to pick up some Intel if it gets to a point that I am tracking. But while I'm here for Nvda, let's just mark this out at 140.26. And then these are the middle of the trends, which will now be resistance on the way up. And that will take us to 143.77. The outer bands, don't hold your breath, for Wednesday, 145.41, and definitely not, but just giving it to you just for fun, 146.92. Not going to hit that in one day unless we wick up there, and then it will bounce. Well, not bounce, sell off to the south side. 139.33 is VWAP, and 137.41, 135.85, and don't hold your breath, 134.25. Yes, we could get here, but not in just one day, most likely, from where we are. -2 and 2 standard deviations all day long. All right, that does it for me. That is a look at Pltr and Nvda. If there is a ticker you'd like me to go over, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great trading day.